Hello trader, hope that you had an enjoyable trading day. So we can see that XAUUSD after a strong bounce to the upside currently in a pullback on the lower time frame. So let's first look at bigger picture to see currently where the market is heading to. You might see a lower time frame pullback. So looking at bigger picture from the monthly, we can see that this market is in a bullish impulse. Starting from here, we can see there is an impulse to the upside followed by this correction, and we can see there is another impulse followed by deeper correction. Now this is the monthly price action. So far we have seen that from this monthly resistance, after break of this high, the market started to move back up again to create a new higher high. So this is a long-term bull market. We may expect now deeper pullback in this instrument. Dropping down to the weekly chart to see how the market is evolving, we can see that from the weekly, as expected, this market is in fact in a very strong bullish momentum. After this inverted head and shoulder, the market managed to break out, pullback, and it is in another impulsive phase from the weekly perspective here. And what we can see here, this is the weekly bull candle. Previous weekly strong bullish impulse has broken the weekly resistance line. We have seen that above this weekly resistance, the candle closed above. Now this week the market has dropped to that support level, and we can see so far there is a strong bullish momentum, expecting for the price to potentially drop for a pullback and then finally to continue to rise to the upside. At the moment, as we can see, after break of this high, the market in a lower time frame pullback. From the weekly as well, we might see a potential retest of this previous weekly resistance, which is turning support in that area. Now if we drop down to the daily chart to see a little picture here, we can see that this is there was a strong momentum gain with this daily inverted head and shoulder, with a head left shoulder and the right shoulder with that inverted head and shoulder. The market managed to bounce followed by this dodgy formation, and what we can see here is that previous daily candle is a very strong bullish impulse, and today's price action, after break of this high, the market started to drop down again to this previous resistance, which is turning support here. And with that, expect what we can expect for the market potentially to drop again further to this previous resistance, which is turning support here, and what we can expect for the price to continue to drop, retest, and potentially bounce back up. So lower time frame price action might see some downward pressure here for this potential pullback on XAU USD. Now, for our chart, we can see there is a strong bearish engulfer here. Though the trend is strongly bullish, we saw that there is a very strong liquidity gap here, created this impulse, and couple of sessions we saw narrow sideways movement, which in fact has gained momentum for another bounce. And we saw that there was in fact a bullish impulse here followed by very strong rejection from the top, as the trend is our first priority to trade. As we have seen also the rejection against the trend, what I think that we might see now short term downward movement here to retest this potentially this resistance, which is turning support here. Therefore we might see lower time frame some bearish movement here, though we can see that the 1 hour chart is in fact a very strong drop to this significant support level. Therefore in that area, what we can expect for this market to potentially to drop again, grab the liquidity, and then to bounce back up to create a new higher high in this area. Looking at the 15-minute chart to see how the market might be evolving here, we can see that this is a very strongly bull market. We have seen the price has dropped to that support level. This is the 15 minutes long week candle, expecting for this market to potentially grab liquidity and then to drop again to create a new lower low. So this is where we will be waiting for potential entry opportunity. If we see the market has shown enough momentum for this potential drop, we will be looking for selling opportunity in this market. Traders, if you enjoyed this education and analysis, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.